everybody. Welcome to another episode of Legacy World. Are you ready? All right, so I'm a main man, Josh Zelk here, an inspirational trainer, somebody who's helping people with their health, with their mental health, their physical health on a daily basis, and legit making the world a better place. I can honestly say he's doing that. It's really cool what he's doing. He's been my friend for the last, how many years? 60? 40?
Yeah.
For at least 25 years, you know, and we've been crushing it, neighborhood buddies, and he's a great dude. And there's so much to talk about today. He's gonna ask me some questions, I'm gonna ask him some questions, and hopefully this video helps inspire you a little bit. With that said, Zelk, first tell me what's going on in your life. What are you up to this year? What are your goals? What are you living for?
All right, so 2019 for me is kind of a cleansing year.
Yeah,
right?
Me too.
It's me getting a fresh start, right?
Yep.
So it's me kind of eradicating all the things from the past, all the past ideologies and things that kind of held me back. Financially, debts, student loans and credit cards. Finally getting my car paid off.
Nice.
For me, getting rid of those things, even if it's bad relationships, and just be able to move forward. So clearing all those things from the past, and literally forging a new future for myself. That's kind of what this year is about. Right now I'm training full-time, personal training at a studio in Bryn Mawr, also doing in-home training and training a little bit in Center City, pretty much 7 days a week, most weeks. So I'm grinding, I'm trying to pay off those debts and start to move forward, build financial freedom for myself eventually, and getting people fit and healthy in the process.
That's
amazing. What this year's about for me.
And that's such a great goal to have, to really think about how you can help people live healthier lives. And then they go out there, they breathe and live that healthier lifestyle, and other people see that, and it's just a spiral, a spider effect right around the whole world. So that's a great goal. I love that. And I've always been into fitness. I appreciate people who live healthy lifestyles, and I think that's so important. Leaving a legacy is so important to me because as I think about that, it's not just what after you're dead. Because when you think about a legacy, it's what you do every day that helps push you forward, helps inspire others, helps do good, do the right thing, do good for the world. So can you tell me a little bit about what you do each day to help leave your legacy?
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. Literally every interaction that I have with somebody day to day, whether it be a client, friend, family member, somebody on the street, I always try to have a positive interaction.
Nice. That's great.
And leave a little inspiration and motivation. Most of the time it's through health and fitness because that's what I know every single day.
Zelk's doing some inspirational videos. You got to check out his Instagram. What's your actual name?
Zelk-a-Train.
Zelk-a-Train on it. Yeah, so look that up. He talks about the greatest topics, like legit stuff that is so relevant to now and to what we're dealing with. And we're on information overload now, so it's good to kind of pick and choose what you're going to focus on. And with that said, how do you deal with the overwhelming world? There's so much going on. There's so much information. There's so much out there on Google. There's so much you share with training purposes. How do you weed out the crap and focus on the good stuff?
It's really hard. I've actually been off the computer for 2 months, so that's helped a lot.
That's good.
I can still check my emails through my phone, but turning off all the notifications on my phone has helped a lot. TV, there's thousands of channels. I limit it to Game of Thrones. That's
perfect.
So I don't have to deal with everything else.
But
yeah, like you said, there's just so much information.
How's the Mother of Dragons doing?
Oh, she's killing it.
She's killing it. Oh, cool.
Yeah, she's building her army.
I love
just
it.
like what we're doing, right?
Let's go!
But it's really you got to focus on the most important stuff, the ability to get rid of the distractions. Is that is what's going to be paramount moving forward in the world.
Yep.
There's information everywhere, but you got to get to the right information, turn that into knowledge, then turn that into wisdom. That's going to be the most important thing moving forward. So for me, it's just I always seek out the best the best authors, the best entrepreneurs, the best trainers. I go right to the top, right to the most successful people, and I see what they do, and I try to mirror their habits, see what works for me, and just implement it into my life. If it works, great. If not, just get rid of it, and continually try to keep learning. So just reading the top books, listening to podcasts on the phone every day. That's it. Learning and growing just every single day, and just avoiding those distractions. Easier said than done, but that's
great. And I loved one of your videos recently where you talked about consumption versus creation. That's so powerful. What are you creating? Creation is what creates fulfillment in life. Consumption is just short-term highs, short-term pleasure. And you talked about the real value when you create versus you consume. I thought that was so great. And the other thing I loved from one of your videos that I've been trying to practice is thinking about what you're spending your time on each day. Like, what do you truly, how much time are you spending scrolling through Facebook? How much time are you spending in the bathroom? Whatever you're like, what are you doing? So, and then it helps you be cognizant of that and then spend time on better, more important, value-added stuff, right?
Exactly. Like, so many people are on autopilot. Like, they're just doing the same exact thing.
Mindfulness.
Over and over. You can pretty much predict what people are going to, I can predict what people are going to do in the gym, like with their workouts. See people like smoking their cigarettes, drinking their coffee, like creatures of habit, but you're not getting anywhere. So
100%.
It's like, are you just consuming things in life? Are you just consuming coffee and social media content and TV? Or are you actually creating something like we're doing right now? We're trying to create good information, inspiration.
Here we go!
Welcome back to Legacy World.
Let's go, are you ready?
Volume 3, the monsters are in the building!
Volume 3! We gotta go!
Here we go, baby.
Come on!
Yo, I love what you're doing with Legacy World.
Thank you.
Creating inspirational, entertaining, funny,
everything.
Awesome content.
We gotta
for
go
people out there. This is great.
On.
So we're turning the tables on Mike right now. We're gonna ask him some questions, some monster motivational questions. Right?
Let's go.
So let's talk about 2019. Spring just started. Springing into a new year. What do you got going on this year?
Dude.
Tell us all about the great things you got going on with 2019.
Oh my God, so much going on. I feel like the last year, like you said, it's a little bit of a cleanse, and it's like figuring out what path you're gonna take. What goals do you have? What visions do you have? And how you're gonna achieve that stuff. And that's what I've been thinking about, like what career I wanna be in. Like how to balance it. I'm like working 2 careers now, doing things I love to do in real estate, still in investments. I'm investing in my own real estate. I'm investing in my relationships and friends, my family, setting up family gatherings, bringing people together, bringing my friends together, trying to like really connect the world. Like I enjoy that. Some of the things that are the most important to me in life are relationships and bringing people together. I love that. It's just something I love. So when I see my friends over here meet these friends over here and we do epic things and we're promoting and bringing value and being ultimate together, that makes me happy. I feel fulfilled and happy off that. So I'm just promoting positive vibes, bringing people together. Like you said, weeding out the negativity. No, I don't want to deal with that. There's no drama in our lives. We just want to crush it. And you know what? If anybody wants to be negative, let them be. And keep moving forward, right? Keep moving forward. So that's what I'm doing.
So listen, you become very successful with your
Thank you.
Vanguard. You got the real estate thing going on, health and fitness, all these different things, right?
I'm learning from the Zelk-a-Train.
Absolutely. So what makes you successful in life?
That's a great question. So a few things I would say. There's a lot of factors to it, but a few key things stand out to me. Really good question. The first thing is taking care of the little things in life. And that's what you're doing each day to stay disciplined. Discipline is the key to success. Whether you're a sports player, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're trying to achieve a certain goal, discipline is the way to success. And how I stay disciplined is taking care of all the little things in life. Absolutely. And I'll tell you a great quote. My high school basketball coach, Coach Doc, one of the greatest. Coach Doc, I hope you're living large. But he said, if you take care of the little things in life, the big things will take care of themselves. I heard that when I was in high school.
Let's go.
60 years ago. And I was like, Wow, that hit me hard right here, you know? And it's like I take care of those little things. I make sure my house is clean. I make sure I go out of the way to send thank you cards. I make sure to go out of my way to help somebody out. I make sure all my finances are correct. I look at what I am spending. I look at what I'm doing. I remember to wash my clothes and wash my cars. I stay on top of things. And when you stay on top of all those little things, new stuff starts to blossom. Right? Absolutely. You know what I mean? You take care of the little things, then the big things start to take care of themselves. And when you take care of those little things, you'll notice you get more time for the bigger things. Yeah. So I prioritize and strategize. Boom, 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 boom. And then guess what? I have more time to focus on the big goal stuff. Isn't that awesome?
That's awesome. Dude, I tell you what, discipline leads to freedom.
Discipline leads to I like that. Yo, discipline leads to freedom. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's go, baby.
I like that.
So discipline, I agree with you. Yeah. Like, you have a great work ethic.
Thank
you and your dad, your whole family. Like, you are every single day putting in the work, doing what you got to do. That leads to success.
Yep. But we're still having fun too, right?
Exactly. So that would be one of your greatest strengths, your discipline, right? What would be one of your greatest weaknesses? Like, what would hold you back from, like, the big mountaintop of success?
Yeah, that's a great
What's the one thing holding you back?
So one thing I would say that holds me back is like spreading myself too thin. I'm constantly doing 7 million things. I want to talk to all my friends at once, and it's stressful, you know? I want to try 16,000 things. And what I've changed in my life to help with that is get laser focused.
Exactly.
So I said, what are the true things I want in life? I love the real estate. I love the career thing. Focus on that. What most important people in my life, my family and my closest friends, I'm going to focus on them. And that's what I've been doing. That's it. 2 laser focuses and doing some of this inspirational stuff, which I love doing, you know? Yeah. So get laser focused on that. That's what I would say. It's really being mindful of that. The other thing too is I like having fun. I love hobbies. I love cars. I love doing all that kind of stuff, mansions. And it's like, that could be a derailer if you do it too much from becoming super successful. Because if you're constantly looking at mansions and constantly, cruising around in your car, you're not putting in the work into create. Yeah. You're consuming, just like you said before. So I think that could be a derailer that I'm mindful of, and I'm grinding. I'm actually twisting, turning the dial, and focusing on the creation more than the consumption.
Dude, that's unbelievable. I love
Let's
that.
Go!
That's so great. So last question,
I'm getting scared.
Last question, we got to talk about.
How's Tommy H doing?
What is your legacy? What legacy do you want to leave on the world? This is legacy world.
Legacy world.
Talk to the
best
people.
question ever. Talk to the people. We gotta go. I want to leave this earth and say, you know what? I want people to say, Mike Contino, remember him? He motivated and inspired me to achieve a goal or to get a new job or to try something new. His energy, his passion, his enthusiasm made me so lit a fire under my ass, or made me so excited. Excited to do something. That's what I want to do. And along the way, I want to have fun. I want to build amazing relationships, and I want to bring people together. Yes. I think my calling on this earth is like connecting people, bringing people together, and inspiring them. Yes. That's what I want to do. So that's the legacy I want to leave on this earth. And you know what? Like, you see me talking about hobbies, making money and all that, but that's all a means to an end. Like, I want that financial freedom, like you said. I want to be able to go down the street and just give random acts of kindness out. Just do extra things for people. I want to share that with the world. And that's what I'm trying to build so I can share, so I can inspire. Absolutely. You know, I want to leave a positive energy on this world. There's too much negativity in the world, too much sadness, this is the thing that bothers me the most, too much isolation. Everybody's just, nowadays with technology, everybody's just in their little holes. They just go off and they're behind a screen. Hermit crabs. Yeah. I want to bring people together. That's my goal. Like, I'm more fired up about that than anything. Yeah. I want to bring the amazing people together, and through this channel, I want those amazing people to share with the world stuff. I want the world to see those amazing people.
Inspire everybody else out there.
Is such a great person, but I want the world to see what a great person. I talk to my brother. I want the world to see Marco Contino and how awesome he is, because he's behind closed doors a lot. I want to share him with the world. Yeah. That's the point of this. So, great questions, man.
Awesome,
you just fired me up.
Legacy world, let's go!
Let's go!
Ti ho trovato l'invaso, oh partigiano, portami via. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Partigiano, portami via, che mi sento di morire.
Come on, Kobe. Got a long way coming for you. I'm killing it.
Oh partigiano,
Oh, I messed up. Oh, we did. Oh, dude. Oh my God.
bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Partigiano,
What you know?